Well, it's good news. The bike passed its MOT with no advisories whatsoever. It's amazing, this bike. Well, it's good news to me. You probably don't give a toss, so it don't mean anything to you. But just thought I'd share with you that it passed without any problems at all. So it's now got a 13-month MOT, which is always nice to know. Can I just remind you as well to make sure you put the quality of the video up in the settings, and don't forget to have a scroll around, knowing it's VR. I always find it strange as well that certain vehicles, I don't know if it's 30 years old or something, don't need an MOT. And I would have thought they're the vehicles that probably would need an MOT just to make sure they're still safe. Weird setup. Another weird quirk, I think, with the rules about motorbikes are these constant retests. My son rode around on a 50cc for a year, got on a geared 50cc for a year, so he got all his biking experience. He then got on his 125, a couple of months later made sure that he'd done his 125 test, which he passed with flying colours. So he's got his A1 licence. He's got to wait 2 years and then do the whole thing again to do his A2 licence. And then he has to wait another 2 years before he can do his full licence. It doesn't make sense. He had more biking experience now than I had when I went and done my DAS. I'd never ridden a bike before, and yet I'd done my DAS and passed my test within a week of doing the DS, or about a fortnight of doing my DAS. So how can that be right? The ruling in this country is ridiculous, considering it broad. I'm sure they're like, it's either 14 or 16 you can ride a moped. I think the problem is the lawmakers that make these rules haven't got a clue. Most of them don't ride, so haven't got a clue about what's going on. Although apparently they're meant to be reviewing it in regards to, I don't know if it's A2 licence they're meant to be reviewing, so we'll have to watch this space. The 50cc licence for a 16-year-old is so dangerous. I used to sit behind him on my bike, or if he went out on his own. And down here in Cornwall in particular, where we've got big hills, it's just not up to purpose. Great little bike, little Lex Moto 50cc, fantastic little bike. But they should be allowed, I think, to ride at least a 125 at that age, and then at 17 at least something up to 250, 350. I've got a Meteor 350, which his 125 is easily as powerful, but he's not allowed to ride it. It doesn't make sense. I love my VFR to bits, but obviously it's quite a heavy bike, and I'm pleased that even at 65, well nearly 65, I can handle the bike fine. My 350 Meteor is a different ball game. It's light, it's almost like riding a 125, but it is so much fun. Again, here in Cornwall, you get to the hill, it'll hold 55 okay on a really steep hill, but you only got to have a headwind and then you're really in trouble. The quality again of the Meteor is amazing. The build quality is out of this world. Although, ideally, I'd like to get a Speedmaster and give that a go. Also, if you amazing people out there could help me out, I'm looking for my next bike. Now the thing is, I like the comfort of the Meteor, which has got feet forward slightly, and I also like the VFR. I don't think the VFR is going to go anywhere. Any suggestions? Are we looking at Speedmasters, Harleys? I don't know if you people have been riding these sort of bikes, can let me know. Well, I'll rest your ears for a little while now, rather than just banging on all the time, and put some music on and talk to you at the end of the video. really like to take one day the VFR out to Germany and ride the autobahns, but from what I hear, you tend to get a lot of lorries out there holding you up in the outside lane. Have any of you tried this, and what was it like? If you can leave a comment. Something I'm really looking forward to in a few weeks' time, I think it's in April, me and my son are going to take our bikes across the ferry to France and just ride around there for a couple of days. So that's going to be a new experience. I'm going to take just the Meteor because I've got luggage bags on there, and he's going to take his 125 Duke. So that should be quite an experience, as I've never done it. I've driven abroad before, I've even lived abroad, but I've never. Right, well, I'm nearly back home now. I'm hoping you've enjoyed this. I'm still quite new to this, so I'm learning how to put these videos together. But if you've got any suggestions that can help, please feel free to comment. And ideally, if you'd like to like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Take care.